Hola, mi gente. We have a new moon in Aquarius coming up on February 17th, and it's coming with a solar eclipse. And if you know anything about solar eclipses, it makes everything that much more intense and that much more dramatic. So let's get into what the energy is going to be telling us. So, Aquarius energy is about truth, individuality, and future vision. This is also about releasing the roles that no longer fit your life. And this is not a soft reset energy, this is interruption energy. This eclipse is asking a very simple but uncomfortable question. Who are you when you stop performing? Who are you when you stop being the reliable one, the dependable one, the strong one, the agreeable one, the version of you that stops making everybody feel comfortable? That's the layer that this eclipse energy is shedding. You might be feeling detached or a new sense of clarity or a restlessness trying to tell you that you can't keep doing life the way you've been doing it. That specifically is eclipse energy. I pulled some cards ahead of time to really get into the collective energy of what this new moon and this eclipse energy is really saying to us. So let's get into the message. The first card is Ishtar, which is boundaries. And so the card says, love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. So what this is really talking about is how much do you value yourself? Because weak boundaries equal lack of value. If you really understood how much you're depleting yourself every time you go against what you really feel you want to do, you're actually taking away from your value. You're like in an unhealthy, toxic relationship with like M. Scott or like a pay service, right? When you are borrowing money before you get paid, and then as soon as you get paid, the money comes out, but then again, you have to go back and get more money so that you can have the money you needed in the first place. It's that same transaction that's happening every time you do not reinforce your boundaries. You're allowing people to take from you, creating a debt inside of you that no matter how much you try to work to fill that debt, it'll never get filled because you keep allowing that boundary to be infringed upon and take away from you each and every time. So this is really asking you to really think about your value, your worth, really stand in front of the mirror and look at who you are. Like, really look at who you are. Not only what you physically look like, but what you've been through, what you've accomplished, how far you've come, and really take inventory of that and understand that the woman staring back or the man staring back is actually worthy of so much more. And no doesn't mean rejection. No means not right now. It doesn't mean permanently no, but you get to decide what is worth your time and energy and what isn't. You're not meant to just be a carpet that everybody can just step on, right? It's an opportunity for you to really assess what is enough and where you need to really hold the boundaries, and know that boundaries are not walls. Okay, they're just a container for you to be able to preserve your energy, your essence, and your value. The next card I pulled was Ichel, and this is Medicine Woman. And this card says you are the channel for divine healing power. When I pulled it, it was inverted. And so for me, that means that instead of you embracing your power and allowing the medicine to come through you, you're actually blocking it. And you're wallowing in the story or allowing the story of whatever you're going through, whatever you're transitioning through, to take the power away from you. And this could be very like jarring, this eclipse energy. Trust me, I felt it and I already had my moment. But it's very important for you to give yourself that time and then quickly adjust, put the healthy tools in place that are going to get you back on track and stay focused in action moving forward. If you allow yourself to stay in the story and go down into the spiral, you're actually staying in that energy and blocking the blessings that you're actually calling into your life. So you want to make sure that you're actively letting yourself express the emotion and then figuring out what healthy measures do I need to take. Do I need to journal? Do I need to meditate? Do I need to do affirmations? Do I need to go for a walk in the park, realign myself, get myself back on track and say, okay, Let me pull it together and let me take action and do what I got to do so I could keep moving forward. The next card is Yamaya, which is golden opportunity. It says important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. This is the card. This is what we're waiting for. This is what we're moving through. This is what the eclipse energy is calling forward for us. What is it that we need to shed and release so that we can step into this new opportunity, this new chapter, this kind of like, I see it like almost like a golden door that is opening for you. And to be very careful, look, my hairs are standing. My hairs are standing. Very important for you to remember the story will close that door before you even get there. Do not allow yourself to wallow in that because it's going to block your blessings. Okay? So it's about really keeping your eyes on the horizon, already knowing that it's whatever it is that you're calling in, it's already on its way. Also understanding that you need to prepare yourself mentally and physically for the expansion that's about to come to you. Those doors are about to open up another chapter, another version of you that this eclipse energy is actually asking you to move through. And it's inviting you to ask those hard questions, to sit with yourself and really reflect on what is it that needs to shift so that that opportunity can be your reality. It's not going to happen by you being the same person you've always been. It's going to happen when you decide what it is that you need to do to show up differently, to bring those opportunities in your horizon, on your path, so that you're equipped to walk through that door. It's also understanding physically the energetic capacity that you need to hold in order to be this bigger, better version of yourself. All the limitations, all the bad habits, all the negative thinking, that's not going to help you with that expansion. It's not going to, that takes up too much space. You want to make sure that you're having all of that clear so that you can fill it with the blessings that are going to be coming to you, because that's going to be necessary for you to hold the new version of yourself that you're stepping into, that's being called forward for you. So it's a matter of choice. Either you decide to prepare and step into it, or you're going to close that door and wait for the next opportunity that who knows will come through. But I know you're smarter than that. And you're actually going to sit with this energy and let it bring through you what is needed and wanted so that you can have that golden door open for you. The last card I pulled, overarching message, is saying karmic relationships. And this is Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. That's what it says. But I want you to take a second and really look at this card. Right? It's almost like she's on this planet and then she's going, to that planet. Right? It's almost like two different places completely. But it also looks like an evolution, like a time jump, or like time is passing. Okay? So I really want you to think about that. Think about where you've been, where you're going, who you've been, who you're calling forward, what you're leaving back here, and what's going to be called of you over there, right? Like really think about that. Because this is about evolution. This is about change. And this is about like a karmic cycle closing and a new chapter beginning. Some of you have been working through so much stuff for like the past years, okay? And this card, look, again, my hairs are standing. I'm getting the goosies. This is talking about letting those parts of you that no longer serve you fall so that you can finally step into that new threshold, for you to finally become that new version of yourself that you've been like peeling the layers back, and allowing yourself to grieve, allowing yourself to relearn who you are, allowing yourself to like process so much processing. I just feel like, look, my head has been hurting this whole time because I just feel the tension of how important and how powerful this message is. I feel like the energy of it. And so it's a necessary growth. This is inevitable, and it's been a long time coming, like I've already been saying. It's something you've been cultivating. It's something you've been asking for. It's something you've been waiting to receive. And so this is the time for you to really lean into it. Allow it to move through you. Do not be afraid or feed into the story, right? Allow yourself to fully embrace whatever is actually coming up for you and recognizing enough is enough. It's time for you to actually take that action and say, okay, I'm going to stop finally doing this thing because I want that. And in order for me to get there, I need to stop doing this. And it's a lesson that you've already learned. You've already moved through this in different levels, different stages of your life. This is not new. It just gets harder, right? Because it goes deeper. And as we elevate and as we call in what we desire, we need to be ready for it. And in order, again, to be ready for it, and again, it's just summarizing everything that I said, you have to let go of the things that are taking up space, that are holding you down and not letting you fly, not letting you grow, not letting you expand. And so these cards paint that picture for this Aquarius new moon and solar eclipse energy. Like, I mean, this is giving me like the two planets, very, eclipse. I mean, it's not two planets, but you know what I mean. The moon and the sun, it's two elements working, against each other. One in the front, one in the back, same thing as an eclipse. I mean, it's all right there. It's emotional, right? Because there's like so much of this blue that gives me like water and transition. I mean, I can go on and on about this card, and you can take your own interpretations of what you feel when you see this card, but this is so powerful right here. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed that reading. If you are in a stage where you're looking for reinvention, renewal, clarity, I have an Inner Vision Workbook that takes you through reassessing your life so that you can create goals that align with the woman or the man that you're looking to step into. And so this is a great opportunity for you. If you're interested, the link will be below so that you can get the workbook. It's really, really thorough workbook, and it has prompts in there that you can work through, as well as if you want to take it deeper and work with AI and have AI assist you in clarifying deeper some of the things that you want to shift in your life. So definitely get the workbook below. It's perfect for this eclipse season that we're starting now, and over the next few weeks, expect change. Expect a new version of yourself and allow yourself to just experience and go through it, because at the end, it's going to be such a beautiful result. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.